Did you know that even after turning 60, your body has an incredible capacity to rebuild itself, growing stronger, more balanced, and free from nagging pains that slow you down? It's not some far-fetched dream. It's backed by solid science showing that with just 3 straightforward exercises done regularly, you can slash your risk of falling by as much as 30%. Imagine that, fewer worries about slips and tumbles that steal your confidence and independence. Falls aren't just about bruises or broken bones, they chip away at your spirit, making you hesitate before taking a walk or climbing stairs, turning simple joys into sources of fear. But here's the exciting truth. These exercises can wake up muscles you've forgotten about, fortify your joints and sharpen your reflexes so you respond swiftly to any wobble. Suddenly you're striding with surety, tackling steps without a second thought, and reclaiming the control over your body that lets you live on your terms, not relying on others for every little thing. This isn't merely about dodging accidents, it's about rediscovering the freedom and self-assurance that age tries to whisper away. And the beauty of it, no fancy gym memberships or gadgets required, just a handful of minutes each day to reignite those dormant muscles, restore your equilibrium, and step boldly into a more vibrant existence. Curious about these game changers and how they could reshape your days in mere weeks? Stick with me, and we'll dive right in. Let's start by unpacking what's really happening as we age, because understanding the why makes the how so much more motivating. You see, as the years add up, our bodies face a sneaky challenge called sarcopenia. The gradual fading of muscle mass and strength. It's not just an unavoidable part of getting older, it's often fueled by shifting hormones, slower protein building in our muscles, and, most crucially, the buildup of sedentary habits over time. This process can creep in as early as our 40s, but it really ramps up after 60, potentially robbing us of 30 to 40% of our muscle if we don't step in. The result? Not only do we feel weaker, but our bones get more fragile, our metabolism slows, and our nerves and muscles don't communicate as sharply, hiking up the chances of stumbles, breaks, and needing help with everyday tasks. It's like your body's foundation starting to crumble, affecting everything from how you pick up groceries to how you enjoy time with grandkids. But here's the empowering news. Sarcopenia isn't a life sentence. Research from top experts shows that blending targeted strength, building moves with good nutrition, think plenty of quality proteins, plus vitamins like D and magnesium, can halt this slide and even turn it around. You can rebuild that lost strength, spark new vitality, and hold on to the independence that keeps life rich and full. That's where our first powerhouse exercise comes in: the plank, a simple yet mighty way to fortify your core. The central hub of muscles wrapping your abdomen, lower back, glutes, and those hidden stabilizers hugging your spine. Picture this: instead of crunching through endless sit-ups that jar your joints, the plank holds you in a steady position, like a human board, building endurance without the wear and tear. It's an isometric hold, meaning your muscles tense and work hard without moving much, which is perfect for folks easing back into fitness. Studies from places like the Journal of Physical Therapy Science reveal how planks boost trunk stability in older adults, evening out muscle imbalances and helping you stand tall instead of slouching forward as the years go by. Even Harvard Medical School chimes in, noting that regular planks can ease that stubborn lower back ache so common after 50, stemming from fading muscles and weakened spine support. Think of it as crafting an internal corset that shields your back from strains, letting you bend, lift, and twist with ease in daily life. But the perks go deeper than the physical. Take someone like Maria, a 65-year-old retiree who could barely hold a plank for 5 seconds at first. Her core felt like jelly after years of desk work and minimal activity. Yet, after committing to short daily sessions, she stretched it to 45 seconds in under a month. Suddenly, she wasn't just stronger, she felt empowered, carrying herself with a newfound poise that spilled over into her mood and interactions. No more dreading household chores or feeling unsteady on uneven ground. And since planks need zero gear, you can do them on your living room floor. There are no excuses. Entry point for anyone. Science backs this up too. Even brief core workouts a few times weekly ramp up stability, cut fall risks, a huge independence thief in later years, and pave the way for healthier aging overall. Far from a vanity move for flat abs, the plank is your secret weapon for lasting mobility, pain relief, and that inner glow of self-reliance. Now, let's shift gears to the legs, where so much of our daily power resides. Enter lunges, a dynamic exercise that mimics real-life motions like stepping forward or rising from a seat, making it incredibly practical for keeping you agile and self-sufficient. These aren't about bulking up like a bodybuilder, they're about fortifying the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and calves, the engines driving your walks, stair climbs, and quick recoveries from slips. The American College of Sports Medicine points out that solid lower body strength is a top indicator of staying independent as we age. directly tying into quality of life. Lunges don't just build muscle, they enhance joint steadiness in knees and hips, toughen up tendons and fine-tune how your brain coordinates with your body, so you move with precision and poise. Research in the Age and Aging Journal highlights how this unilateral work, focusing one leg at a time, sharpens dynamic balance, dramatically lowering fall odds in seniors. It's like training your body to be its own safety net. Plus, by engaging big muscle groups, lunges rev your metabolism and circulation, warding off issues like diabetes and high blood pressure that sneak up on many over 60. The National Institute on Aging adds that such training preserves muscle while boosting bone density, a double win against osteoporosis and the frailty that zaps energy and freedom. Consider how lunges play out in real stories I've heard from folks like John, a 72-year-old who struggled with knee wobbles after decades of sitting at a job. Simple tasks like getting out of his car or strolling the park left him winded and weary, but starting with supported lunges, holding a wall for balance, he gradually built up, noticing firmer legs and surer steps within weeks. No more huffing up inclines or fearing a misstep on curbs, and adaptability is key here. Beginners can use a chair for support, while those advancing might add light weights or deeper steps. This progression keeps it safe and sustainable, proving that building strength isn't about pushing limits recklessly, but listening to your body and growing steadily. Ultimately, lunges send a bold message: weakness isn't inevitable with age. With dedication, you can nurture the vitality that lets you chase after hobbies, family, or just the simple pleasure of a brisk walk, all while fostering that inner resilience that makes every day brighter. Rounding out our trio is the glute bridge, a gentle yet potent move that targets the backside of your body, the glutes, hamstrings, lower back and core, in a way that's kind to joints and beginner-friendly. Forget intimidating lifts like squats, this one has you lying on your back, lifting your hips skyward, and it's a lifesaver for countering the effects of too much sitting, which weakens these areas over time. Your glutes aren't just for looks, they're the body's powerhouse, handling hip thrusts, keeping your pelvis aligned and cushioning impacts from steps or jumps. The Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy links weak glutes to back was, knee troubles and heightened fall risks. So bridging them up is like reinforcing your body's base. It also pulls in the deep abs for better posture and spine protection, making mundane moves safer and smoother. The American College of Sports Medicine stresses that strong lower body and core are vital for independence, aiding in rising from chairs, steadying walks, and dodging those disabling tumbles. Beyond muscles, glute bridges uplift your whole well-being. They stir bone growth through hip and spine stress, improve blood flow to fight metabolic dips, and even aid weight management by burning more calories. Picture Sarah, a 58-year-old teacher who dealt with nagging hip stiffness from long hours standing and sitting. Starting with basic bridges, she progressed to single-leg versions, feeling her back straighten and energy surge. Tasks like gardening or playing with pets became effortless, reigniting her zest for life. Variations keep it fresh. Add a pause at the top or weights on your hips for challenge, always prioritizing form to avoid strain. In essence, this exercise builds not just firmness but a foundation for enduring health, resilience against age's curveballs, and the joy of moving freely. Tying it all together, these three, plank, lunges and glute bridge, form a synergistic shield against aging's toll, each complementing the others for comprehensive gains. The plank anchors your center, lunges propel your lower half, and bridges secure the rear, creating a balanced body ready for anything. Science from global bodies like the WHO underscores falls as a top threat to seniors, but these moves cut that risk by enhancing strength, coordination, and quick responses. They echo daily actions. Planks for steady lifting, lunges for stepping out, bridges for rising strong. And it's holistic, boosting bones against breaks, metabolism against sluggishness, even brain health through neuroplasticity, releasing feel-good chemicals like dopamine for brighter moods. But the real magic, the transformation in spirit, starting after 60, as studies affirm, yields huge leaps in strength, density, balance, and happiness. No more feeling fragile, instead you're empowered, tackling life with gusto. It's about dignity, standing tall, walking sure, living fully. These aren't quick fixes but lifelong allies, needing just consistency. Aim for 10-15 minutes daily, starting slow, perhaps with a doctor's nod if health concerns linger. Listen to your body, breathe deeply, and celebrate small wins. They compound into profound change. So, if this sparks something in you, why wait? Grab a mat, try a plank hold, a gentle lunge, a basic bridge, feel the shift begin. And if you're hungry for more, routines, tips, ways to stay fit at any age, hit like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Your future self will beam with gratitude. Let's keep moving toward that stronger, freer you. See you soon.